I'm here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3 years, putting in the foundations. We're now strengthening our economy. We already have our treasury, social services, currency, etc. And we're now building the strength of our currency and its liquidity through developing industries. We will, or we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. And I'm going to head over there right now because that is where we see most of the comments. But we've got Lewis in already on YouTube. He's from Portugal. I'm heading to Facebook. And when I get to Facebook, I'm looking for the group We Share Abundance publicly. And when I get there, I'll be looking for the 25th of March. Come on, Facebook. Come on, there we go. And looking good so far. I'll make sure my speakers are off so that we don't get any feedback. And then when I click the little link, we should have room for the comments on Facebook. Right. Yeah, why do we want to develop our economy? Well, every individual, every business, every country has an economy and they generate income. And without income, they don't really exist. They disappear, either of starvation or cold or just being unable to maintain a position. And so we need to generate income. And we've got Norman in from Doncaster in the UK. He is just hot on the heels of Lewis from Portugal, who's in YouTube. And as we strengthen our economy, of course, it means that all the tokens, all the currency that our members have accumulated, because we give our members currency every month, all the currency that they've accumulated will go up in value and it will have more liquidity. They'll be able to take it abroad. They'll be able to switch it for dollars or Bitcoin or whatever they want. And so it will be beneficial to all our members. Who can be a member? Well, we are the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty, and we accept people. In fact, we welcome people from every continent, country, color, class, creed, gender, background, financial status, educational level, whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't see those differences. We don't pigeonhole people into uh, different departments based on superficial differences. We just see everybody as a human being, part of the human race, part of our brotherhood, and we recognize that everybody is unique. Everybody has something unique to offer our community, and so everybody is of equal value to our community. Um, that's what non-separatist means. We don't bother about the superficial nonsense. Okay. So anybody can join, anybody can benefit. There's no cost to join. In fact, we'll give you $5 just to prove that you're a real person and fill in your profile. Okay, let's see. Who else have we got in? We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK. Letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you, Kingsley. We've got Bazina in. Hi there, Bazina from in Bonnie, Scotland, Edinburgh, capital of Scotland. We'll be starting in a moment with a little short prayer which helps people on the road to happiness. Happiness is what everybody seeks, but it's not what everybody attains, even if they make money. You can't buy happiness. Happiness can only be, I'm talking about long lasting happiness that leaves you totally contented always, regardless of circumstances. That can only be obtained through loving service to others. The great thing about that is, as you grow into service, you uh, more value into your service and you offer your service to more people, more and more of those material things that you thought you wanted just flow to you naturally, and they're there. Whatever you desire just happens to come to you. It's um, it's a wonderful thing. Okay, it's much less stressful than trying to chase money, which is very difficult. Get out there, share a bit of love and abundance, help others, and you'll have everything that you want in life, which is true happiness. Okay, let's get started then with that little prayer that helps us with that. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay, and we have a little affirmation as well to help us with that non-separatist ideology. And that goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Right, okay. Um, we are on a Saturday, we are on the weekend. Usually no development done, but there's been a little bit done today because Deviani left a bit early yesterday and she wanted to make up the time today. However, we've not got anything that we were doing completed. Essentially, that would be the stable stake getting into your back office, but Deviani said it will be there next week. Now, what day, we don't know, but she's confident that it'll be all done next week. Um, I'm optimistic that it'll be within the first 2 or 3 days. I've been trying to get all the things sorted out that ROI Tips need from me. Hopefully get all that done by tomorrow, and then we'll see where we are with getting the campaign for the Turnkey Cash Cow launched. It's time consuming, that's all really, on top of everything else. And it's important because what we have is not usual. It's not what they're used to dealing with. It's not what most people are used to dealing with, because it is pretty unique. And so it needs clarification. Hopefully, as I say, I'll get that done tomorrow, or by tomorrow, get it finished, and we'll go from there. Not done anything on the games, but I have meetings next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on the Fun Miracle site. We're still getting a few shares sold, coming in dribs and drabs. There are plenty if you want them. There are plenty if you don't want them. Okay. They will be going up in price as soon as we do place the order for the development of the trivia games. One of the problems we're getting with that is that the trivia game that I want, we need a vast number of trivia items, if you like, questions and answers, literally millions, because we anticipate getting millions of plays, and we don't want things being repeated. We want every player to have a unique set of questions and answers. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. But that is one of the things that is concerning me. If we can't get a solution to that, we may have to modify the game somehow, in some way. Um, I don't know. Again, a little bit of a stumbling block, but we will get over it. And we got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. I believe there's been a tornado there with been quite destructive. Can't remember where, but somewhere in the South, Mississippi, rings a bell. Um, so I hope it's not affecting Southern Alabama. Um, our prayers are there with everybody that is affected. I believe there've been quite a few deaths from the I don't know what they classed it as, tornado, hurricane, whatever. Um, but our prayers with everybody that is in the path of that nature flexing of muscles. Okay. Um, right. Um, so that is what I'm up to and what Devian is up to. And of course, with it being Sunday tomorrow, Deviani won't be in tomorrow, so there won't be any advance on that in the development. I will let you know if I've completed my stuff. Hopefully, we'll get it done. I have also opened a Telegram group for the passive income plan, mainly for the what's it called, double up plan. The lady that runs it is getting a bit bogged down with people asking questions and things not being completed correctly. Everybody says it's really simple. How can people get it wrong? Everything is simple when you know how to do it. When you don't know how to do it, it's complicated. You've got to learn how to do it. You've got to go through the steps, and there seems to be a lack of patience within the group from some of the people in there. And so I thought what we needed to do was start a new group just for our people where we could help you, hopefully with a bit more patience and tolerance and understanding. It's not complicated, I will say that, but it is different in the way that things are done. There's no website. It's all done through messaging on on this Telegram thing. I don't like Telegram. I know a lot of you probably don't like Telegram. Some of you will love it, but it's what is being used, and there's no way around it. And the program is very, very powerful. Having said that, we've not been paid yet. We should have been paid yesterday, but because it's so simple, and I'm so simple along with it, um, my simplicity overcame the simplicity of the program, and the way that I messaged, I think, caused a little bit of um, delay. Um, so I pointed this now in the main group, and we had a few people up in arms, only a few. Um, it was misinterpreted by some people. I just wanted to explain to people that I'd made errors, and it was easy for other people to make errors and to try and put them on the right path. But it wasn't taken that way by everybody. However, we have our own group. If you're not sure of what to do, I'll try and I don't think I'll get to it tomorrow, but I will try and do a little video showing how you go about things and what happens. Um, but I messaged everybody for the group. It'll also cover things, you know, if you've got questions on Vortic, if you've got questions on Vortic, of course, your money's in your account today. Um, do whatever you want with it. If it's a small amount, you may want to leave it in there and let it accumulate a bit more. Once you've got $50, you can reinvest it. Anything over $10, You can withdraw as long as you withdraw it in USDT. Remember as well, there is a 5%, I think, yeah, 5% fee for withdrawal. So if you're withdrawing $10 in USDT, you're only going to get $9.50 in USDT. And then when you change it into yen or euros or whatever else, you're probably only going to end up with $9. It's better to leave it there, either reinvest it, buy a new portfolio or package or whatever they call them, once you've got $50 or more, or, um, or withdraw a larger sum. It'll still cost you 5%. That won't be any saving, but when you transfer it, when you convert it into your own currency, there will probably be a saving on a larger amount. Okay. Deborah says you got some heavy rain, but the tornadoes were above us here in the south of Alabama. Okay, so you missed the tornado, but you got a bit of water to help flowers grow. Okay. I'm just sitting, watching flowers in the rain, feeling the power of the rain, making the garden grow. Can't remember. Um, trying to think who it was. It was Wizard, I think, that did it. But I'm not sure. Anyway, right. So there you go. You got a bit of rain. We've had a bit of rain, but it's been a nice day, generally speaking, today. A bit breezy, not as strong as yesterday. So a, a, a pleasant day, really. Um, right. So we've got that. Um, but the lady that runs it, Rebecca, the Double Up program is the person that is doing everything. I don't know how she's going to cope, but she seems to be more or less coping at the moment. Hopefully, we will get our payment through for the first payment on our $500. Should have been paid yesterday. But as I say, it may have been the fact that when I put in the address to pay to, it wasn't in the way that was okay. Um, and then she just goes through everything. So if I put it in again, then it's a later entry, so it's further down the thing. So when she goes through all the messages, she goes through them in order of, the oldest first. So if I then posted a new thing in the message, it goes to the bottom of the queue again. Do you understand? I don't know. Uh, a bit like our ticket system, although we're pretty much on top of that. But if we get a lot of tickets in a day, and people put in lots of additions to them, trying to push them up, all they do is they push it down, because we always go through the tickets as well. We answer the oldest one first, but usually they're all answered anyway within. We say within 24 hours, but they're usually answered within 2 or 3 hours, all tickets. Okay, but she's doing it all on her own, and when she started out, or when we got involved, there were, I think, 70 or 90, I can't remember exactly, less than 100 anyway, people in the whole group there. And there's now like 300, or over 300, and it'll grow very, very quickly. So we'll have to wait and see how she manages it all. She may just decide that enough's enough, and hopefully she won't kick out the ones that are in, but she might say, okay, we're closing it to new members for a while, or something like that. But it is very powerful. The people usually are getting paid on time. I think I'm probably the exception rather than the rule. Hopefully, we'll see it tomorrow, and then we'll take it from there. as I say, Vortic doing well, but any of our sort of passive income plans that you've got things with Coin Market Ball, funds, um, AAS. Uh, if you need help, get it in that group. If I'm not there, there's probably somebody else that's knowledgeable enough to help you, and I will be in there several times a day, just sort of checking that if there is anything that needs answering, and if I don't know the answer, we will find it for you. Okay, um, that's not on who's behind it and who does this and what's this, just on how things work. Okay, if you want to do due diligence, do your own due diligence. We're not there to tell you um, how good a program is or how bad or whatever else. We're only there to say, okay, if you're in it and you've got technical difficulties, we'll try and sort those out for you without you needing to go to the source. Okay. Um, right. What else? What else? I was surprised today to see that I'd not done any numbers since the 22nd of March, um, because I was sure that I've been taking numbers out. So I don't know whether I started a new page somewhere, but I can't find it. Anyway, we've got numbers today, uh, and the last time was the 22nd of March, and I don't even know whether I told you what they were at that time. But in the last, what is it, 3 days, we've got a net decrease of 5 in our registered members to 38,805. Net decrease because we take people out every day and we get new people in every day. Why do we take people out? Because they're not interested. They've not logged in for a couple of months. So we just clear the database. So it's down 5 in the last 3 days to 38,000. Excuse me, 38,805. There's a tickle. Okay. Active members up 31 in the last 3 days to 4. I've got 476. That can't be right. Let me check that number for you. It'll probably be 4,176, I think, but I'll just check it. It is 4,176. Is the active members, and that is up 31 in the last 3 days. And in the last 3 days, maybe I've not logged in because normally we would have had a bit of a bump in 3 days upwards, but it's hard, it's only been a few cents over 3 days. So maybe I've not done the numbers and logged in. And if you don't log in to multiply WISA, you don't get the revenue share. So it's just gone up a few cents. So it's still at bonus pool at $10,092.75. So yeah, it looks like maybe I didn't log in because normally in 3 days you would have roughly earned $1 or so. Right, where are we? Okay, can't see any questions in there. Getting back to the Melon app, just going to have a look there, see if we've got other people in from Twitch or YouTube. As I say, we have Lewis in from Portugal. He's always in early. Oh, we've got another one here. We've got Anna Dilly. Very beautiful and humanitarian work to help the most unfortunate. Mr. Graham, receive my love and my most sincere respect from the depths of my being. Ah, how lovely, how wonderful, and how nice of you to say that, Anna. It makes a change from the usual comments I get, I must confess. But we are working hard, and we will. Um, this year, I know we're going to have a breakthrough, and this double up program, if it pays out like it promises to, will be a massive boon as well, because that will stick some really heavy cash into our liquidity pools, along with the Turnkey Cash Cow program, the um, trivia games site. The trivia games site might take a few months to build up. It might be very slow initially, but that will bring in colossal amounts uh, in the future. Um, and then there are other things that we've got going on in the background. Um, but they all have to take their time. Um, but there's a lot of income producing things that'll be happening this this year, which is beneficial to all members of our community. And I really thank Anna Delia Here for her comments and and good wishes. It's really appreciated. You know, I say I am. I was a hypnotherapist, a clinical hypnotist. Not one of these guys that goes on the stage and gets people up and makes them pretend they're a washing machine and things like that, you know. But actually um, help people overcome um, disorders, ailments, um, and sometimes habits and things, weight loss, all sorts of things, um, through the use of hypnosis. And we always think as hypnotists that it takes 10 positive affirmations to counter one negative affirmation or negative thought or whatever. So, you know, if you find yourself thinking, oh, I can't do this, then you've got to go cancel, you know. I can do anything that I set my mind to do. I can do anything that I set my mind to do. I can do anything that I set my mind to do. And that's only three. You've got to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Write that out and overwrite it. And yet, I get hundreds of negative um, messages over a relatively short period of time. And just one, like this one from Anna, wipes them all out. It's wonderful. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm just scrolling down to see if we've got any more. Um, no, I don't see any more in there. And really, that's all I've got for you, unless we've got any questions on anything. And I don't think there are any here in the. So let's keep everybody in our prayers. I always like to. I mean, there are always people in our thoughts. And so I always like to pray for the people that are in our thoughts. I always ask Heavenly Father to bless those in our thoughts. And then there are always people that ask for our prayers. If you just go through maybe a Facebook page, you find somebody that's saying, "Can you pray for me or pray for my father or whatever, you know, that's in hospital or for this child or." So there are always people that ask for our prayers, and we don't always see them. We don't always recognise that we're being asked. So I always like to bless those that have asked for our prayers. And then to make sure that we don't miss anybody out, I like to put in bless everybody that is in need of our prayer. Okay. So while we're in that mode, let's think about the people that are suffering from natural disasters. Um, not so much the people that die in the natural disasters, they're not feeling any pain anymore. They've gone to a better place, but they may have left family distraught and grieving. They may have children. They may uh, have um, parents that they were looking after or whatever, you know. So let's think about those when with all the natural disasters that come in, when we're thinking about them prayers. And that's it from me for today. I won't be in the Telegram group today, tonight now, um, but tomorrow morning I will check it. If there are any queries or things that are needed in there, I'll try and get them sorted out for you tomorrow morning. Other than that, tomorrow the hour in the UK changes. Uh, it leaps forward an hour. So um, instead of being 3 o'clock when you get up in the morning, you have to get up at 2 o'clock because 2 o'clock becomes 3 o'clock. See what I mean? Um, so you lose an hour of sleep. Most people just stay in bed an extra hour, but I'll probably get up at the same time, so I'll be up an hour later, like 4 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock. Whatever. Okay. But it will affect the time if you are in other countries. You've got to understand, check on what time London time is when we meet tomorrow, because I'm here every day, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, but 7 p.m. London time may be different for you tomorrow. I'm here on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. And until then, concentrate on that service, being of loving service. Get out there, go the extra mile, share some love and abundance. And until tomorrow, God bless you all. I love you all. And I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. I'll see you later, alligator.